All right, buckle up. Here we go. Champlain Park, the Rebels, in a must-win situation against Blaine tonight. First and goal from the 3, Caven Shear. Standing up, touchdown, 6-0 Rebels. Second quarter, Blaine first and goal from the 1, Jim Nordstrom. Going in, and the Bengals add the extra point. They lead 7-6. Champlain Park quarterback John Stock had a big night. Watch him find Mason Sullivan on the post route. Sullivan has running room. It covers 49 yards down to the Bengals 22. Then before the half, Stock will go up top to Shear. From 15 yards out, the 2-point conversion fails. Halftime, 12-7 Champlain Park. Here we go, second half. Stock. And it's the reverse to Mason Sullivan. He's going to come right into your living room. Touchdown, 19-7, Rebels on top. Blaine would come back. Matt Hendricks, the quarterback. Brett Holmgren, the receiver. 21-yard strike. It's 19-13 Champlain. Champlain turns it on again. Paul Rumsey will haul this one in from 18 yards out. 25-13 Rebels. In the fourth quarter, Levi Mirth from 3 yards out. And it's 25-20 Champlain. But John Stock goes to work. Caven Shear is open again. 16-yard strike and a pretty play. 32-20 Rebels. The ensuing kickoff. Are you kidding me? On top of everything else tonight, Riondo Davis from his 5, see you later. 95-yard kickoff return, and Blaine cuts the lead to 32-27. But we're not done. Champlain Park, Stock to Shear again. 18-yard strike, and the Rebels pull off the upset, 39-27 over number 2 rated Blaine. And let's hear from the winners.
Our game plan was to play as hard as we could, as well as we could the entire game. We know that Blaine not only has a great team this year, but has a great tradition, and we knew that we had to play well. We haven't been playing well, and I think the players really took the challenge tonight. All week long, they got after it. They were intrinsically motivated, and that's what won the game for us. Great motivation, great desire to play.
We felt that we could move the ball on them pretty efficiently. We did last year, but we just didn't execute in the red zone, and this year we came through with some big plays. We put the ball in, and that's what it came down to.
I think we figured that we need to be a little more balanced because we kind of resorted to the run a lot in the first 3 games, but I mean, we moved the ball, so you can't really complain. And then we just figured that our defense really needed to pick it up because they kind of had a down week last week, and they showed up and they played a great game. And the offense, we just kept moving the ball, trying to keep Blaine off the field, and that's what we did, and we kept scoring.
Maple Grove's Justin Lehman takes the handoff, goes 24 yards to put the Crimson on top, 20-3 in the fourth quarter. But the Rangers would come back 2 plays later. Luke Ellis to Ryan Radke. The play covers 18 yards, but the final tonight, Maple Grove 22, Forest Lake 17. At Osseo earlier today, Roseville in white against the Orioles. Paul Simby had a big game, 15 carries, 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns for the Raiders. Here's a short yard run by Simby from 2 yards out to make it 13-0 Roseville. But the play of the game belonged to Adrian Mitchell. From the 39 of Roseville, here he comes on the screen pass, and see you later. Touchdown of 61 yards. Roseville wins the game, however, 42-21. They're now 3-1 on the year. At Eden Prairie tonight, huge crowd. Apple Valley against the top-rated team in 5A. And Phil Schnacky, the Apple Valley quarterback, is gone. 60-yard touchdown run, but Eden Prairie still leads the game 21-19. Mike Grant is concerned, and he should be. But Apple Valley had the ball inside the Eden Prairie 20-yard line 4 times in the final 8 minutes and did not score. Interception by Adrian Maddox, a big pick by the Eagles defense. 1 minute, 41 seconds remaining. And Schnacky, the quarterback, will fumble the football at the 5. Apple Valley had 6 turnovers. Eden Prairie survives. They're 4-0. The final tonight, 21-19 over Apple Valley. Give Burnsville's team credit tonight. Casey Spanish, the quarterback. After losing the heartbreaking last-second game to Eden Prairie last week, they knocked off unbeaten Egan tonight. Touchdown run by Spanish right there to make it 7-0. And then he hits Travis Brown on the 32-yard strike. Burnsville beat Egan tonight to hand them their first loss of the year, 28-14 the final. Oh, it's a beauty at Eastview, a brand new stadium. And the Lightning are loving it. They can play at home now. They battled Jefferson tonight. Shane, don't call me Al Bundy, dives into the corner, and the Lightning lead it 14-3. Fourth quarter, Jefferson's Chris Belmore throws one up. Garrett Hammerstrom comes down with it, but Eastview would hold on to win, and the Lightning strike. They beat Jefferson 14-9 the final.
Welcome to the Hornets' nest. Edina playing on the home turf. Wayzata still without a loss. These are two close teams.
We're both 2-0, and it's this pretty big game halfway through the season.
How close are these teams? Check it out.
And Eric Perkins will be the coin flipper.
All right, heads, tails, you know all that stuff. Let's go. Sir? Now that's two even teams. Wayzata's faithful, ready to go. The hard hats are in the house. Edina's fans tailgating in preparation of the biggie.
This is one that always seems like the team who's not supposed to win wins. So maybe tonight's a good night for us.
Ah, yes, taking what's not yours. That's the theme of tonight's game. Edina's Joey Gorman snatches up this fumble, and Edina's in business. Chris Graft hits Cam McCambridge. Hornets get in position. A couple plays later, it's Graft on the keeper, 6-0. That's the score at halftime. After the band does their thing, it's more takeaways for Edina. Cam McCambridge picking off Brett McKinnon. He's in the end zone, 14-0 Hornets. Rob Prestus hits his quarterback, Chris Graft. And Edina's on the move one more time. After the razzle-dazzle, it's Prestus, this time keeping it, breaking loose to the 1-yard line. That's where Graft takes it in on the sneak, and the Hornets taking what's not theirs, stinging the visiting Trojans of Wayzata. The shutout gives them first place in the Classic Lake.
We signed a pack last week that said we were going to go out as hard as we could, and we did. As hard as we've ever ran.
You think Wayzata the toughest team in the league, you know, everyone's talking about them all year, and we came out there and we just, you know, the kids all week, it's hit them in the face and see if they bleed, and that's it.
How about this tonight? Carl Allen on the left, Dan Nystrom on the right, singing the national anthem for Cooper. They're hosting Richfield. The Hawks looking to win. They're second on the season, and they're fired up. Nystrom, the All-State kicking candidate, had 2 field goals over 50 yards last week, kicks a 30-yarder to start the game, 3-zip Cooper. Richfield is going to play him tough, though. Nate Olson, the hit on Joe Titus, and the fumble, Matt Bowes recovers. But Richfield's possession wouldn't last long. The pass and the pick. Tyrone Jefferson, the interception, and the return would set up a Cooper touchdown. Nystrom does it all. He kicks, he punts, he's a linebacker, and he's a running back, and don't get in his way. 13 carries, 101 yards, and a touchdown. Cooper wins tonight in the Classic, the final, 30-20. Thomas Tepe, tonight, 30 carries, 204 yards. This is the first play from scrimmage. You just got to wrap him up. I mean, the kid can do it all. How did he get out of there? Great run by Tepe against the Scots on this play. Again, Tepe with a big night. Johnson runs the football effectively, and then that sets up the pass. Justin Nadeau, the quarterback, to David Stibbins. Stibbins will come right at you into the end zone to make it 7-0 Governors. And they're going to pull out a trick from their bag of tricks on the next play. Joe Vadnais, this is for Highland Park now, to Marcus Smith, to Hylos Reiser, 33-yard strike, but it wasn't enough. Johnson wins tonight, 21-6, and a big win for the 9th-rated Governors. Humboldt hosting Arlington for homecoming. Tim Whitney had quite a day. Watch him go 38 yards for the Arlington Phoenix, 8 carries, 135 yards, 3 touchdowns, 39-14. Arlington spoils Humboldt's homecoming today. A big win tonight in the Tri-Metro, Breck number 7 rated in 2A, St. Agnes. And it was a great effort through the air by David O'Hagan for Breck tonight. 17 of 33, 264 yards and 2 touchdowns. That guy, Paris Johnson, had 9 catches on the night. But this was the touchdown strike that won the game. Smith Wilkinson hauls it in, 52 yards for the TD. It breaks a 7-all tie, and Breck wins the game 14-7 in an upset of St. Agnes.